Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing another beautiful reading for you. We're looking at the card of empowerment. We're going to be looking at empowerment all week again. It is your power month, and we're looking this week at where you have defeated yourself in your powerhouses. And some of that is by protecting what you thought you had, or protecting the stuff you knew. So it's all about protecting the devil you know, rather, it's like they say, the devil you know, the devil you don't know. It's better because it could be worse. It's this kind of mentality that maybe has kept you where you've been. It's maybe this kind of mentality that has lied to you, telling you that you were safe where you were. Even if it wasn't perfect, even if it gave you big malaise, which means for a French word for made you really unwell. But you figured, I'm used to this, I know this, right? So they're really tapping into all of this stuff this week so that you can see where you have sabotaged yourself, where you can regain that power for yourself. This morning we did a reading with the Four of Pentacles, which was a card of controlling, and that Four of Pentacles was a different looking sort of Four of Pentacles. Like almost his resolve was wavering in the fact that he knew that he needed to move in a different direction. Okay? So I'm going to read you what this card has to say. So we're talking about empowerment and how to regain it. I love the fact that this card is also mentioning fire, salamander spirits of fire, because there's a spell that they put with this one, and it says, salamander spirits of fire, bring me your courage of what I desire. So this has definitely got a lot of fire energy, which is Sagittarius is coming in on the 23rd, I believe, the new moon in Sagittarius. So there's fire energy coming in, and it's asking you to recapture, to regain, to take control, and control is, I don't like that word anymore. It's just take hold of yourself and embrace the fire within, okay? So it says, you have so many strengths, and yet you allow others to take away your power. When your words are dismissed, when your actions are mocked, your light fades because you don't stand up to be counted. And if you look at that Four of Pentacles, he's definitely sitting down, protecting what he had. And we had that in the reading this morning, the protection of the safety you believe you have, okay? You may say silently to yourself that everything is fine. I love this. That you know the real truth. But the universe requires you to stamp your authority so that you can grow fully into the wise one that you truly are. The wisdom keeper that others are waiting to turn to. By working with the element of fire to purge any fears that hold you back, you're more able to step fully into your power with Salamander, the elemental guardian of fire, as your ally. Okay? So, the magical meanings of this is stand up and be counted. It's time to get your point, your opinion, your life across. Don't let yourself or anybody control you. And participate in an organized fire walk and seize the day. And I feel that seize the day is probably the bigger message here. The big one. You know, that message of recapture the power that you've been giving away, thinking that you were conserving your power. Whatever little power you had, it's all about protecting what you already had. But what you realize is that you've forsaken what you were really able to get. Even, there was more to be had, but you've forsaken it for what you already had accumulated. I'm hoping this is coming across the way I'm feeling it. It's protecting. It's in fear of losing what you've gained. But you know, there's a saying, that says you can't lose what you've already gained. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I read something here, and I thought, oh, this is it. I've got to add this, and I forgot about it already. Thank you, Spirit, for bringing it back up. Let me see here. Let me see here if I can find it quickly. Okay. I hope that I can. Let's see, beautiful Pisces. No going back, right? This is it. Okay. So, it says here, and some of you, every step on the path is meaningful. Even the ones that seem to take us backward is a forward step in a sense that is what we must do to move to the next level. Okay? So we're never falling behind, even if you're thinking right now, and this thought will cross your mind during the week as we do the readings of, oh, I could have gotten so much further if I hadn't just blocked myself. Everything is meaningful, even the pauses, even the breaks. We sometimes go through very intense growing phases, intense growing spurts, as I hope you're going through right now. From week to week, we're just, it seems like Spirit is egging you on to clean house, to figure things out. But sometimes we go in total pause, or it feels like we've stopped. But even those, it's almost, just picture them as somewhere where you're catching your breath, okay, so that you can move forward. And that's also needed and okay. I'm using the original Moonology, the first Oracle deck. These cards have been picked because my son had them in the running for the cards that he was looking at to use this week. So I'm going to use his picks. Funny enough, the Oracle of the Fairies was one of them. And this one, the Moonology as well. Show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. It says full moon in Aquarius for anybody that might mean something. For me, it's really show the world the real you. Don't hide behind fear. Don't hide behind, oh, I don't want to rock the boat. It's time to really shine. They want you to shine. They want you to be who you're meant to be. Yeah. Absolutely. And there's a full moon. This is a full moon in Aquarius. There's a full moon here. Gorgeous. Okay. Aquarius is an air sign. They're showing me the fire. Let the spark grow into a flame. Okay. Don't shield it from the wind so much that it just stays small. That is it. It's really all they're saying. Okay. Don't defeat yourself before you ever begin, or you ever even try. Yeah, I feel that you have been doing a lot of juggling, but I think it's time to stop doing that. I often say that the Two of Pentacles is a lot like Pisces. We juggle a lot. We're master jugglers. We take energies, we juggle things around, and we make it fit. We make it comfortable. We make it what it's supposed to be in uncomfortable times. But I'm getting that now it's time to make a decision. It's time to take that leap. It's time to believe in yourself. Don't keep so many options open just in case, for security. You know what you want, okay? You can pick yourself up. You know that you can. And this is not something that somebody's going to do to you. It's something that you are doing for yourself. So it's not a lot of times when we are children, when people hurt us, then we try to protect ourselves by juggling different solutions to problems to make sure that we have control over the situation. But in this case, the only person you'll have to blame is yourself, but don't hold blame for yourself for taking a chance on your happiness. Just take everything as, I don't know, taking a beautiful decision for yourself. And knowing that however it turns out, you can be grateful for yourself to have said, I tried, I did, I moved. I turned that spark into a flame. I let it catch. Okay? The Two of Pentacles also, there's that transformation. It's coming in a transformation card. We had the Two of Pentacles in the weekly reading. If you were not here, that was in reverse. In other words, it's like that's it. Your focus is just dropped to one. It's not both, it's the one. It's time for a decision. It's time for you to move into your strength. Move into your life. Okay? Call in that beautiful, that transformation. Yeah, move away from the old and walk towards the new. We also had the Chariot at one point. I do believe there earlier when, it's saying the Chariot wasn't moving, the Sphinx were down. It's time to move forward. It's time to transition into a new phase. And we say that a lot, transition into a new phase. It's not only a new phase. It's a new way of thinking. It's a new way of doing. It's not juggling or keeping your options open or holding on to things and being afraid and being... That's trying to take a chance without taking a chance. But you're limiting yourself. There's a lot of boundaries that come with that. Some of it is loss of power. Some of it is not showing people who you really are and what you're capable of. It's juggling things and then missing the point, the one. Okay? King of Pentacles. You want the fruitfulness, you want the resources, you want everything. You know that. Because the King of Pentacles, he's the king of... He's getting all the riches. He's getting the abundance. He's the richest king in all of Tarot. He's got it. He got the money, he got the riches, he got the everything, but he also took the chances. Okay? He's been careful, but he still had to take the chances to get to where he is. Okay? He may have taken calculated risk, but there was still that word, risk. He still had to put something up of himself. He had to believe in himself and his ideas and his plan. He had to plant the crop for it to grow, for things to come in, so that he could get the resources. You can't hoard the seeds and expect a huge crop. It just doesn't work that way. I would say be more generous with your energy, with yourself. Be more generous with yourself. Okay? Trust enough to take a risk on yourself. Five of Pentacles. That card is coming out tomorrow. That alone, alienated, feeling like, anxiety, isolation, insecurity, fear of loss, worrying, feeling like you're going to be unstable, scarcity thinking. This is all that protection of things and of situations brings. If you're always protecting yourself from loss, you're actually saying no to opportunity. This is what it's showing. See, oh, let's get out of this weather. Oh, let's get out. But you're missing everything that's being offered up. Because you have the hood over and you're looking down. You're not looking anywhere else. You're missing the opportunities. You may not think you are, but you are. There's that Four of Pentacles again. It keeps coming out. Came out on Sunday twice. We did a reading on it this morning, and here it is again. Why? Because you're trying to control everything. You're trying to keep everything on the up and up. Everything that's there, you're going, oh, I'm going to keep that. Do you ever think of maybe planting one of those? Giving yourself a break so that you can accumulate another? Planting 2 of those? Planting 3 and keeping 1? So that you have room to receive more while your King of Pentacles is bringing in the crop? Okay? This is what I'm talking about. You're so comfortable in the discomfort that you've created that you're not willing to entertain the possibility that life is going to give you so much more if you just simply trust in yourself. Take a chance. Plant the seeds. See if they come up. See what happens. You may be very surprised. 9 of Wands. Yeah. The 9 of Wands is persevering through this. Perseverance and determination. It's also the card of being wounded, of being frustrated, of being rigid. You may be frustrated because of the long road that you've had to take, or the things that have happened to you that made you become the juggler. I'm juggling things because I don't want to, I know I've been here before, I've been wounded before. Things didn't turn out the way I wanted it. Okay? But don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on life. Don't give up on feeling and experiencing life. I would even say sometimes don't give so much credit to how the past served you. Maybe it just was trying to develop your strength of will, your strength to try again, your strength to trust yourself, your strength to see things or see failures as just practice runs to success. We've been talking a lot about how the mind twists things. Maybe this is what this is trying to tell you, Pisces. Okay? The Chariot, and this time in reverse, but this Chariot, the horses are moving. So it's like I was talking about this morning. The Chariot is not moving. It's time for you to give it drive, to give it momentum. Okay? And again, the word control comes with Chariot. The drive, the control, the determination, the energy, the direction. You control the energy and the direction of your thoughts. You have the say. You have the last say on how that happens. Okay? So harness those resources, okay, to get where you want to go without fear. And transport yourself to the destination you want. Make a choice and go. Alright. Oh, 8 of Swords. Oh, these cards. These cards are just going and going and going and going. The Page of Pentacles underneath, reminding you new things. New things to look at, new ways to see things, new ways to go. I think the problem here is you've been tying yourself in knots for so long, for so many different things, that I believe you're just wondering where the heck you would begin to untie it. That may be it, Pisces. You just don't know where to begin to start untying these ties, these binds, these restrictions. But we're going to help you with that this week. Okay? We're going to help you with all of that. So that's the work you're going to be doing. You're going to be getting rid of those ties, of those ways of thinking, I'm abundant in restriction. You're not. And you never will get anywhere that way. You'll be safe, but not necessarily happy. And we're trying to get you in a state of contentment and a state of alignment to becoming who you truly are. And that involves even somewhat some kind of a little bit of a calculated risk where you have to at least put your toe in the cold water and see what happens. And we're going to help you with that. Okay? Definitely. We're going to help you with that. So I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. This has been your second reading of the day. Very intense in the way they're coming through. Like, let's go, Pisces. Let's get it going. But I like it. And I appreciate all that they try to do. Even for myself, I can totally relate to these readings. Absolutely. Most of my life I've been very careful. So they're going to move you from careful into hopeful, into optimistic, into courageous, and into really believing in yourself. So that everything that you try is such a fantastic new experience regardless of whatever happens. All right, Pisces. I will see you tomorrow. Love, light, and blessings.